So we'll talk about the adapter a little bit. It fits the Scalextric cars just perfectly. This is not glued in, by the way. And to set your ride height for your guide, you could do this one or two ways. Now, you could use setup block or your track. And I have my braid installed here. And you can put this here, get your guide set down in there. Kind of press it down there a little bit. And you can go in here and you can push that adapter down and try to get it flush with the guide. And that'll work. The only thing about doing that method is that I don't like is it's easy to move that adapter after you've done it. So, you're trying to pull this up and you're just hoping that the adapter is where you left it. So it's kind of cumbersome. And when you do that, you're going to have to make sure you glue this before you tighten the guide. So in my opinion, it was guide shims all the way. So I'll show you what I did. Alright, so I feel the easiest way to adjust it is using guide shims like we've always done. So pretty traditional way of doing it, just like we always have, is setup block or the track. Get this thing installed. You got the braid on here. You're pushing it down. And you're getting it pretty close to where you want it. You'll notice that the gap that's in there. And basically, you just start stacking some shims to get them right. I chose 30 thousandths from SCC. These are good guide spacers. I double stacked 2 of them. I'll show you a close-up of that. And that basically set the car up right where I wanted. Alright, so I used 2 30 thousandths shims like I showed you just as a start to test fit. And I think it came out pretty good. I'm just checking to make sure that that guide is fully seated in there, which I think it is about as close as it can be. But, then I'm checking up here just to see where the tires are. Just about perfect. That's the way I like it. Now, we haven't done any tire or wheel work on this yet, so this can change. But again, that's why I like just using the guide shims. You can get them in different thicknesses, and you can fine-tune the guide. But I really like the blade width, the blade length, and it's a lot better suited for the wood tracks. I mean, we talked about it in the other video, but you're talking 2.25, 2.29 for the width of the blade. I really like that, and of course, the length of these are really nice. They're right around 25 millimeters, so much better than a stock Scalextric guide. So I was happy to get them. But anyway, like I said, it's just a simple install. I like the fact that that adapter comes with it. Just makes life easier, and you don't have to stack, a huge amount of shims. So, like I said, you could do it both ways. I just find the other way, moving the adapter down like that, it's just a little bit too cumbersome for me. Very tricky to make sure you get it right where you want it. And that's why we have shims to do the fine tuning. So anyway, still a great product. Really happy to see it from Slotinvasion. I always like having another option. And this is a good one. So hope this helps you guys.